Ladies and gents, this is KANO from the Gamer Section, and welcome to a new episode of the Gamer Section's Daily News. Months of rumors and leaks later, Ubisoft has revealed the official new name for Rainbow Six Quarantine, Rainbow Six Extraction. A short teaser showcases the alien parasite that is described as sentient and consuming as it spreads throughout a facility. The word reveal is slated for June 12th at 12 p.m. Pacific time at Ubisoft Forward. A separate video discusses the development team, which is led by a senior team of veterans at Ubisoft Montreal and around the world. Producer, echoing this name out wrong, Anton Vermel du Mentel noted that the game has grown a lot since the initial announcement. The gameplay evolves the tactical shooting of Rainbow Six Siege against an always evolving alien threat, while the main goal seems to be leaving no one behind. Previous leaks from the game's technical alpha hinted at the extraction part. Players will use airlocks to transition between different sections in a zone, with the difficulty increase in response. Depending on how much intel was gathered, one could extract or locate more, presumably for better rewards. Stay tuned for more details and official gameplay from the title at Ubisoft Forward and on the Gamer Section. Ubisoft is one of the many publishers gearing up for E3 2021 and revealed which titles will be appearing at its Ubisoft Forward showcase. However, one title was missing in the lineup: Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. In an official tweet, the publisher confirmed that it would not be making an appearance at the digital event. We are making great progress for our game to release next year, but we are not ready to share any additional information just yet. We will share an update as soon as we are ready. The remake was originally slated to release in January 2021 before being delayed to March. It was delayed again to a later date, and this is the first mention of it releasing next year. The initial reveal garnered some criticism for allegedly cutting corners on the graphics and presentation, with the developer stating that there had been no cutbacks in the budget or timeline. Very little new information or gameplay footage has been provided since the delays, and it could be a while before we hear about it again. The remake is in development for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC, though it may also be in development for the Nintendo Switch. Of the more than 30 games that will be shown off at Summer Games Fest Kickoff live on Thursday, June 10th, it's been confirmed that one of them is going to be a new announcement from 2K Games and Gearbox. Gearbox has launched a teaser website for the same, BeChaoticGreat.com, and it seems that website may have spilled the beans on what that game is going to be. As reported by VGC, the code for the website has more than a few mentions of the game's name, which seemingly going to be Wonderlands. So why is that significantly? Well, according to a recent leak, Borderlands Spinoff is going to start Tiny Tina, launch later this year, and be announced admittedly. So it's quite likely that this is what that was in reference of. According to the leak, Wonderlands is going to have a core gameplay similar to the main Borderlands series and will feature multi-class heroes. A new leak has spilled the beans on an unannounced game currently in the works at Ubisoft, thanks to information and images published on Twitter by Zero Bytes and Data Clusters. Details have emerged on Battlecat, a PvP multiplayer first-person shooter currently in the works for PC and consoles, which is apparently a Splinter Cell, Division, and Ghost Recon Breakpoint crossover game. Splinter Cell's Echelon, Ghost Recon's Breakpoint's Wolves, and the Division's Cleaners are mentioned as playable characters, with each of them having unique abilities and special spectacles. The Cleaners, for instance, are damage-dealing specialists and can use flamethrowers. Wolves can sustain heavy damage thanks to their armor. Echelons, apparently enough, are best at stealth and subterfuge. The Division's outcasts are also featured as a playable class and support and healing characters. The leak also describes two modes, Ringleader in which players must collect rings from fallen foes to add to their squad's total score, and Escort, in which one squad attempts to escort a package past checkpoint while another team attempts to prevent the same. Zero Bytes leak claims that the game began testing in January. VGC also corroborates these details and further states that the game is still in early development. It will not be announced at the Ubisoft Forward event on June 12th. 2.5D action platformer Our Soulstorm launched a few weeks back. It is released as a timed PlayStation exclusive across the PS4 and PS5. As is often the case with these timed console exclusivity deals, though, many have assumed that it's just a matter of time before the game launches for other devices as well. As far as the Xbox is concerned, that release might be close. Our Soulstorm has been handed an age rating for the Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One by the ESRB. This follows just days after the game was rated for the Xbox One in Brazil. An official announcement for the platformer coming to Xbox hasn't been made, of course, but age ratings are often a precursor to those, so we might not have to wait too long before it's made official. Now, for more on the latest in gaming culture, check us out at the gamer section. Be sure to hit that like button, share this video, and also comment your thoughts on this latest and greatest in news.